It's the shock and panic that can really shake a community. Look back to Utica College just a year ago. There was no credible threat of a school shooter on that campus, but that threat alone, it spread a lot of fear. In communities where unfortunately these threats are a reality, living with the aftermath, it's its own struggle. Our Jen Seelig sat down with a local psychologist to learn how a survivor can actually cope.
A little over a year ago, the Parkland, Florida community losing 17 lives to gun violence. And just this past week, 2 students from that community took their own lives who suffered from survivor's guilt.
There is the thought of what we call the contagion effect, right? So that if one person dies by suicide, then it can escalate to kind of this domino effect that other people may also consider taking their own life. That is a worry that we have when we have a suicide on a campus or within a community.
More than 44,000 people die by suicide every year, about 121 people a day. And those who suffer from mental illnesses like survivor's guilt, depression, acute stress disorder, or PTSD are at a higher risk.
There's a difference between something called acute stress disorder, which many people, can develop after a significant or traumatic event. And then post-traumatic stress disorder is a more prolonged anxiety disorder that develops within 6 months to a year after a traumatic event.
But the aftershock of a tragedy like this one really has no time frame. A father impacted by a Sandy Hook shooting in Newtown, Connecticut, taking his own life.
As a parent, I would definitely feel probably some sort of guilt or remorse for the shoulda, coulda, wouldas for losing a child. So it's kind of hard to speculate, but I'm sure that there was some thoughts of if only that ran through his mind.
Reporting, Jen Seelig, Eyewitness News.